From London to Ghana, yeah. BWF in the house, let's go. Integrity, excellence. We rise together. We stand with you. We stand with you. BWF, when the path is tough, we'll pull you through. From Seven Sisters to Accra too. We stand with you. We stand with you. On the high road in London town. 2028 on a house we're found. And Christine the sound. Family, immigration, wills and probate, we're around. 30 years strong in the game. We got a law in our name. When life gets heavy, we lift the weight. Together we claim the fame. Oh, you want a dream? You need a team. BBUF by your side, shine like the stream. From across Golden Dawn to London City gleam.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contested and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. With over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your location. I welcome you all to today's program. And then, so me ma wakran kribia akwaba. Me adwumi die no so. Emsene ya sha sentem kakra nti mesre bibia wo bia no bomode anaka ye ho na enwewie ni ntemtem na se ne be ya wo chefa ewo mu no wo nsa beka. Enen so twede ampo adaroma. Ode nkwa chen na adwumedi a ye de ba every Friday bia no. And then so ye de abetu dwa e de ama ye BWF Solicitors omo adesua e legal education and as a legal hour no eno so na o hwe me na mese we ni die mo wonya ba so ano e ma nkra on chemfa na mbomode ana hye pianetiko na nkwa chichichi na obi nso nya ho mfa so ene topic aye wo no e mo hwam pa me ka se mo hwam na che se dudu na sorry Dudwana kasa ebenya ho emfaso skill worker when it comes to skill workers nsɛmsɛm no a woa wonim nkurɔfoɔ wɔ ho nsɛm, nkurɔfoɔ wɔ bedding, nkurɔfoɔ wɔ kyerɛ sɛ nneɛma a ɛha ɔmo because of skill worker visa ɔmonya de baa kurom ha. Nti no sɛnea ɛtie biara no mɛsrɛ wo na hyɛ na obi biara a ɔda skill worker visa so no obenya ho mfasoɔ na wotu ho anammɔn ntam ansa na ayi akakyire. Nti no ɛnɛ nso mɛda wo ase. Ɛnɛ me resource person a mene no ɛwɔ ɛyɛ yɛ bra penny yɛ papa baako pɛ yɛ lecturer yɛ teacher ɛyɛ lawyer Charles Asma. Ɛnɛ ɔno na yɛne no bɛdi dwuma no akodare mu ankasa na yɛde nsɛmsɛm bɛba bɛto ɔno tietie mu. Nti mɛma no akwanya na ɔmfa nkyia ɛma etiefoɔ na ahwɛfoɔ na afei deɛ nea ɛwɔ hɔ no na yɛde yɛatoa so. Nti lawyer Charles Asma mpakyɛw mɛma wakɔ aba ɛba dwumadie yi so.
Ejoso pa na pomo
adom nko a na ahwɛ yie yɛ ho yɛ ankasa. Na yɛn nso yɛgye de sɛ mo nso mo ho yɛ ɛwɔ hɔnom saa.
Me adom pa.
Yo, ɛnam de akwanya ne ma na wekyia atiefoɔ na ahwɛfoɔ na afei deɛ nea ɛwɔ hɔ no na yɛde ato dwa de ama wo.
Yo, me da se bebre. Yo, etiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ ekyekya obi biara bebi a wo bia ende yɛde dwumadi na abra wɔ ntam ɛyɛ nnɛpɛ. Next week ɛkɔ 9:30 no a na update a yɛde bɛba fam no nyinaa ne sɛ obiara wɔ BRP a ewu ɛyɛ card no obiara deɛ ewu anasɛ dodoɔ no ɔmo deɛ ewu 31st of December 2024 na aban kan sɛ obetumi eyusu ID ni nyoma for 1.5 years nti nka June wei no na wontumi yusu biem aban asan extend no akɔ end of the year nti December 2026 nti wo BRP card obi o ma your application e be say do you have BRP card but I say yes I say if it is expired by 18 months after you cannot use it so aban say ewu a obetumi use for 24 months no a year December 2026 to betumi use e dey your application betumi use e dey aye bibia na mbom untumi use improve right to work because eno no enye e-visa it has to be linked to your e-visa the e-visa no ewo computer so but card no ye old one na ekura wo no a ewu no ma obetumi use for the next 6 months and so what to actually
Yo, lawyer Charles Asma na ebi mo nso na omo kita ya ka ne say residence card na no de ebewu mefa say 2030 no eno nso ana eno still a omo tumi use no
antina na make us ebi mo die dodo na de no ewu 31st of December 2024 but na ehu ne say obi o mo kuta EU card ni bi na sa EU family card no bondo bi obi ma ne de ewu 2026 obi kura ne de be ewu next year ene ne yakeka ho je sa wo de no deadline no e kire say ewu ye de a kire say which me use and they okay which ye be valid but technically na say you valid o valid o enye no ni idea obe use ni obe use pa visa no.
That's correct. Because visa has come to stay. And I do na mubetu kwai akwama ebe visa na very straightforward. And I think say it makes journey also very you can say smooth. Then say kwa odi try I say scan ya na nam ho na instead of a putting in your computer when dig it na wo passport money ahyehye mu na afi visa na very very straightforward udu airport my own break cry I think say that is the era we are now. Even Ghana cry started use visa na say visa na there worldwide no. I think that's the way forward. Obi anopobi catch me say omo dey track and I'm say yes of course from 2-3 years coming now year kono everything you do, you can't hide anymore because even when the crowd go door post bia obedu anu bia cameras wo ho scan we ni na ore mu a wo ho information na aba betu bia. That is the era we are going in now. Until no ope wo mpo anya bedu, but ene no enye yi visa ho asem na eka ene no ye beka skill worker for ho asem, especially their dependent no omo ho ansam na ebeka. Nti no producer mpatro betumi di topic no e de atudwa e de amame na yetumi epensem mo. Eno ne say ye bisa question ene say skill worker dependent visa extension no dodo na say ukoji visa na wo main applicant ne koji visa na wo dependent na ya na utumi twen say wo de ni bewu a ansa na wakoye extension na say wakoye wa renew wo de no nanso no nsɛmsɛm kakra aba ho ɛne sɛ ɛno no question a ɛnɛ yɛbisa sɛ how the law works for the 60 days notice na ɛyɛ a na ɔmode ma no ɛne cancellation ɛne switches no ɛno nɛnɛ ɛyɛ main topic a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛka ho asɛm. Yɛma wo 60 days, yɛma wo cancellation ɛna switches a ɛdɛn ɛna ɛteɛ, sɛn na ɛteɛ, dɛn na ɔsɛ woyɛfa ho ɛna kwan bɛn na wobɛfa so. Nti ɛnɛ ɛno ho asɛm titiriw na yɛbɛhyɛ. Mɛsrɛ w'ani die mu dodo na maba so na mombɔ mmɔden anhyɛ program ne ma. Menim sɛ na yɛaba ntɛm nti some of you na yɛ ana motwɛn 9:30 no dodo na enhyɛ da enhu ye. Nti no keep sharing, keep posting it out, liking our pages, and then subscribe to the YouTube channel no se na be ya obeka ebusua no. Aye BWF Solicitors legal hour na me a me no kase ni diane manyeti medam ase na monka ye ho. Nti lawyer Asma ene question amako kukuru de aba no yendi kan skill worker no dependent na nyina yenim se ne etie, but when you add the extension visa extension na eno ho asem na yehu se ne etie na afen so ye bisa say how the law works for the 60 days notice na yede ma no, and I say cancellation ayede ma, and I say even po so person ye switcher eno nso ho nsem no edo na mesrew na wacheche ye muntieti ene no etie fo mo hye ne nso ene no ye bepontem kakra bi pe nam say or say conferences go or say attending na ene nyina in aid of legal nyamanyome ye nti no mo adwane ye ntam de mesrew mo na mo share the program. Last ma me bisa me question pacho skill worker dependent visa extension, you know, how the law works for 60 days notice, cancellations, and switches. No, kwan ben ye befa so send etie, send a train. Dear no say ye fa home. Ni nyina me bisa o ucheche mo no questions ne ba na me bisa. But you adaroma na cheche ye mo.
Yo, medase bebre na. Yo, etiefo ne ahwefo and there ye share skilled worker dependent visas. Na ye share say o visa ebewu na wo be extend no. Na nina ne say obi a waba oba UK no one ne kunu anasa na yire na ba ye care anasa any other skilled worker visa, but dodo no a ekura care visa nti ya anasa ankomo we no ekọ ma care for na nimpa no eba no bia ya ma no 3 years because na yire anasa ne kunu main applicant no ne visa no sponsored for the first 1 year 3 years obi kwa dey 5 years obey mu ye hwe enyoma miensa ewa ha but context na ye dey ma no obey mu no onim say ne visa na ekura no no enyan wuye because ne yere anase ne kunu de no ebewu 3 years time na emra no eka say nwuye de a ende enhia say obe renew agi say ebewu a ananso say wo ho kafo no ede ekosesa akọ another employer upa udie enkoye bi because enwuye ti dudu ono anu sa no omunim ba ende ye hwe ba ko mienu bi aka ho nti ne nkomodie no ebefa obi a yama no main applicant no 60 days main applicant, you many 60 days. What will the dependent applicant also do? And also 60 days ne kano. And I say agina or what say on the no ebe 3 years time no. Sa agina na enkura no. We so yebehwe say main applicant no yama no cancellation notice. Say I cancel no visa. Say ekodi boni bi. And this application or no fa kwan mu fake document bi and whatever no ya cancel no visa no with immediate effect. And I can say immediate. And now so say ya cancel no ya can say by this date enye adwuma biem. And sani pano so no onim say 3 years time as an visa no ewu because main person no the visa no be 3 years time. The signing payer within 1 year no yama ni notice cancellation notice on swear. Now I share the third one. Main applicant no aswitch it. Or switch by force say on so on switch bia na ya share no so. Now ya share say 60 days no and cancellation no. Why na yedi notice no ema no. Yedi mo omumienu nyina and I say the man nipa baako. Na say the man nipa baako a dependent so onima then na whatever tete no ho and I say bibia ani ho. Enti edikan no ya share 60 days notice. 60 days notice. 60 days notice no yedi ma main applicant. Ewo abrea ni dependent no ayem abrea ni employer no aye sponsor no we losing his license and I say only ejuma into no ankasa wa report no say ye the nkrofo ba e but ejuma ni ho nti reporting no and I say sponsorship imra no hwe won say so mo report into mo report am reporting ya bre worker no 60 days notice na ya ka chen say wo company say bia wo nkwa ejuma and I say wo company say ejuma ni ho and I say wo company ni license no ya je santi ya ma 60 days notice say fokope ejuma foforo and na say fokope application foforo and na say foko okru so 60 days no ya the main applicant because dependent in there enya no nasam a main applicant nasam but say the main applicant na about affect dependent no it is a main applicant ya man 60 days a brodo do owo no let's assume say ne visa no ebewu December 2027 for the sake of understanding answer for this purpose no the visa no bewu December 2027 na ye the 60 days no notice no ama no ende and there 5th of June until 60 days no ebedu July August until that will be 5th of August 2026 yedama main applicant no yedama main applicant no wo dependent woni wo main applicant na ti because mobile ha no mo ka say mobile tena bom nti information yedama main applicant no as I say won so unya anase wo automatically because we yere anase wo kunu no nti ama no 60 days by means won so we are aware na 60 days we nyenche yedama ono no ne say ono na okura sponsorship no na ono na employer no ono ne deal nti home office report ono na yeba report no nti report no notice no ye de abre ono anasa home office ag employer no ne license efi ni nsem no worker no eya wo yere no ono na ye de letter no ebre no nti sa wona na tie a se o ma wo notice no copy say o mirror say na abo anasa mirror sign say na AC because we are family tuntum nka say yere ya man 60 days na be there ya ma me bi enti home office o ma me hwe Yeah, Maoshi, because in your own no enya. The woman share a hono and so. Na Sanim Paway, when you send the visa next year, 2027, December. But notice ni by 60 days no ebewu 5th of August 2026. On chain enkodu next year and answer about affecting no. Mrana say about affect you. Because instead of say visa no bewu 2027 December no, after ya try benim into bewu 5th of August 2026. So when you are more now what say wo yere anase wo kura nka nkyerɛ nti wo deɛ no deɛ next year woda hɔ a woda nso na wo nan egu abɔnten ɛfiri sɛ August betwa mu no na afei woyɛ overstayer to mention no so that is the 60 days through employer 60 days through employer nti through employer no sɛ bi a ya cancel the license anaasɛ wa report to sɛ wo nkɔ adwuma anaasɛ adwuma employer na report no ho say oni adwuma in each of these three scenarios no omo de 60 days bemrel and nipode bemrel no home office so employer no catch o say na esia train say home office e dey notice no bemrel so home office mfemrel a let us say we okay temporarily until we man share ehwo no enso now you want another 60 days ye de bemrel a year dependent, This time, and yet through the employer, through the main applicant partner, We a brea main partner, akwa report to dependent, and say, Omuni wobium, our negu, and that's a mintimotity. Into our fairly separation form, or fairly separation form of Bobo Udin, because of our Bodin into wo, and a de letter no, a bebrel. Nti the 60 days in the brewer, not just say, I catch out say, when your information say, my warrior no, and that's a relationship, it is no longer subsisting. So, until 60 days, say, would be called chrome, and that's what the pay a juma, and that's what the pay visa application for fraud. Na why? Until moment share a one and so 60 days through the employer and 60 days through the partner. Moment share a one and so. Now, in either way, 60 days a reduce expiry date of the visa to 60 days only. In the 60 days na etwemu na empo we share code ejuma, it is not valid because letter na yede brown, which is the body of the visa no ewu enti ekokra. Now, we be sent out na ebasa still share code me e-visa ejuma. Ebasa na e-visa no ejuma but a mistake. Let's just more activating and that's more updating. To mention also. I feel call cancellation. Cancellation. How the law works with cancellation. Cancellation is a main applicant, any dependent, ọmụ na ọmụkura visa baako ɛna ebi a ọmụ akɔyɛ biribi ne sɛ ebi a ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔmkɔfa ɔmo ba ɛba anaasɛ ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔmma obi invitation na kyerɛ sɛ after the visa ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ biribi anaasɛ ɔmo akɔyɛ biribi ɛma fikasimfo ehu sɛ ntorɔ bi akɔba mu sɛ ntorɔ ɛba mu a ɛyɛ misrepresentation and misleading and use of false documents. Either way, and it's a use of false document information. Say basa the troll will say, which and troll baby. A brow person kofa obi ba. And as a brow person will be invitation. Say ya oba, say ya unia, say ya ukunu, say ya wine. Una wujine mu na we invite nimpano. And as a una wujine mu na we sponsor nimpano. Nti nimpano kra no use fake document. And as a fake information, and also one kind of crowd baby. Once they are linked to you, about affect you. Nti that breno about brew cancellation notice. But before you ever cancel, you ever notice to cancel. I have friend minded to cancel. na yɛaka kyerɛ sɛ yɛhu sɛ sei akɔ so anaasɛ yɛhu biribi nti kyerɛ mu ma yɛn. Wɔntumi ankyerɛ mu na antɔ ɔmo aso mu a ɔmo bɛgyina mmara no so na ɔmo akansel. Ɔmo cancel a obi ma yɛ cancel pɛ ne yɛama no immediate cancellation. Nti yɛ with immediate effect a ɛda no a wonyaeɛ no a saa da no a no na kyerɛ sɛ yɛ cancel no the next day no na ɛnyɛ adwuma ebiem. Na kyerɛ sɛ wo visa no a wodwen sɛ ɛbɛwu next year no afi deɛ ɛwu ɛnnɛ ya. That is cancellation. Na sɛnea na yɛkyerɛ mu no ada sɛ woyi so fake document ayɛ wo ba application wokunu application ɛne sɛ obi a wokɔfa n'aba no wo sponsor no application no woyi so false information anaa mpo sɛ bi a nipa no kɔfa wokunu aba anaasɛ wo ba aba na yɛbisa no sɛ have you ever been refused a visa before? Wo ba no yɛ refuse no pɛ wanka nokorɛ wosi no ɔmo so nim sɛ yɛ yes ɛno nso ɛyɛ false information ni bi no ɔmotumi gyina so cancel. Nti biribi a betumi ama ɔmo cancel application no ne nneɛma a yɛakyerɛkyerɛ mu no mana ɔmo cancel pɛ a it take immediate effect. Ɛba saa visa no ewu dada from saa bere no a. Nti even though wobɛkɔ share code anaasɛ wo e-visa no na ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ ɛbɛwu next year no because of cancellation notice nti replace nea ɛwɔ beebiara saa nti na kyerɛ sɛ wayɛ overstayer with immediate effect because they are cancel visa no with immediate effect. Tuma yɛnhyɛ ɛhɔ no nso.
ɛno na ɛyɛ
Ɛhɔ no ɛba affect both the dependent and
main
main applicant because they are linked. Because normally no obi kɔfa obi aba main applicant no na ɔyɛ sponsor, dependent ntumi sponsor obi. But or the main applicant or the dependent na ɔyɛ kra or the main applicant na bɛka no ho.
okay
Nti na ebesi no ɛbɛ affect main applicant no. Dodoɔ na ɔyɛ a bi akra na the main applicant no kra na ɔyɛ aware mpo sɛ ɔyɛ bibi sa ɛwɔ ne din mu na wakɔfa abɛka no. Ɛkyerɛ sɛ wotrɛ ekodi mekuo ɛma
ponche what's it with free
you understand so dependent mekuo a ɛbɛ affect would main dependent.
yes
Through fake document akɔyɛ biribi ama ne ba yɛkɔ bi foforɔ ɛbɛ affect mu nyinaa immediately. Then the third one ɛyɛ switch no sɛ main applicant no ɔbaayɛ no ɔyɛ adeɛ wabɔ ne ho mmɔden n'ani bere abrɛbom anaasɛ ɔbɔ ne ho mmɔden nti ɔyɛ adwuma no ɔpɛ adwuma foforɔ because wɔnya skills bebree wayɛ application na wɔnya adwuma foforɔ ɔyɛ adwuma foforɔ no waswitch employer ɔswitch employer because ɔkɔ new employer wɔ no nti new employer no ɛbɛma no license anaasɛ sponsorship ɔbɛma no sponsorship certificate na ɔde akɔgye visa foforɔ ɔgye visa foforɔ a na kyerɛ sɛ ɔno main applicant no visa no ɛbɛwu 2030 but main applicant no ne deɛ no ɛbɛwu 2027 sɛ dependent ne deɛ no bɛwu 2027 na main applicant no deɛ no extend it into 2030 no dependent no has a choice sɛ ɔbɛ ɛndɛ anaasɛ ɔbɛtwɛn na deɛ no ɛbɛwu a na watu saa mmara no ɛma kwan ɛsaa. That is the only time where dependent ɛwɔ choice sɛ ɔbɛtwɛn kɔsi time a ne visa ɛbɛwu asɛ watu saa anammɔn ɛsokye anaa nso sɛ main applicant no ebi a apart from sɛ ɔbɛ switch no akɔ new employer because ɔno a na ɔde ne pɛ mu switch yɛ no yɛama no notice sɛ the main applicant no the main sponsor no yɛ cancel ne anasɛ yɛagye ne license saa nti yɛama no 60 days ne baeɛ no na ɔno akɔpɛ adwuma no bi ɔkɔpɛ certificate foforɔ no a ɔmove ɛsɛ sɛ nka ɔno na ɛmove saa time no deɛ ɔno ɛsɛ sɛ ɔno na ɛsɛ sɛ ɛmove so ɔno ɛmove a na ɔno move kɔ 2030 a wo deɛ no ɛyɛ 60 days no still because it no affect dependent notice na ɛbaeɛ no nea ɛwɔ mu no a ɛba affect ɔmo mmienu nyinaa no kɛse ɔmo kɔ together nti baako gya ne nyanko a ɔbɛkɔ to safety na baako no aka danger mu And so, and now, these are the three instances. Extension. Rano actually we say that's about affect you immediately, and
Yeah.
that's about affect you within 60 days.
Mm.
So, time I will visa and one gasa ebewu. Then sunny na and so.
Yo, no chance here that em say last one switch no ɛhɔ no yɛbɛsan abɔ so bio because ɛhɔ no yɛhu kakra anaasɛ ɛhɔ no ntiaseɛ no dodoɔ na bɛhia sɛ ɛbɛsan akɔ ɔmo aso mu yie ɛne sɛ wo main applicant no ɛmbia na yɛama mo 60 days lawyers ma sɛnea meka no na ɛsɛ saa na wɔasi so pi de ama me yɛama ne 60 days but yɛmaa ne 60 days no definitely 60 days na ɛbɛka wo dependent ne nso na mo 60 days na wo main applicant no ono nso konya another sponsor na switchi sorry or switchi ye e no call or switchi call ye no wamfa wo din anhyehyɛ application ne so na kyerɛ sɛ ɔnyɛ wo deɛ ma nti wo na ɔsɛ wo nso wonkɔ wo 60 days no wonkɔ yɛ na mmom sɛ woanyɛ a na wo main applicant no ɔno ɔkɔ na ɔkonya sponsor na ɔyɛ ne deɛ na yɛma no 2 3 or 4 years or whatever na wo dependent no saa 60 days no still depende ɛwɔ so anaa depende ɛwɔ so enti sɛ wo want to ho anamo a wo no saa 60 days na ɛbɛyɛ wobɛhu ana wo visa no expire even though wo kunu ana wo yere no enya extension ana sɛ wa switch de kɔ baby foforɔ no the fact sɛ wo wan switch with him or her no wo 60 days no ɛbɛka last asma meka ne saa pɛpɛpɛ na nte asɛ ne tie
Yo, but I say bebre. Now a woman is say 60 days, 60 days.
that's correct
Not just say we visa no expiry date visa expiry date ankasa no originally woni mu asesa aba new date.
about 60 days
Aba 60 days no yebama wo deadline.
that's
Nti yema
correct
example say bi a yen 60 days no eba ene. Nti ebe so 5th of August.
sa
5th of August within that time bi a wo a wo me main person we kwenya another
sponsor
COS. Yes, COS why your application? Maybe a time away your application now because of Endra.
yama 60 days no
Endra uba intem. Endra me made do fie and then I can say, oh, me bibi o fie. And me say my bread na me kwa die and I will fool me. Nti wo kwaya o 60 unya o new COS na wo kwaya your application. We say, me can na you too much. Nti no kra no me bu efu no. Na I feel the real free me kra one family anka application no. I know you're different from say wa boom me din your application no. Uma yen sha no so.
Okay.
O me din a ene nkyere say we kra me nsa. Wo bo me din a eye for you. Wo kra me nsa a eye for me. What is the difference?
Yes.
Wa bo me din ne say wo na wo your application. Now you be say, are you married? No, I can yes. Maybe so say, why ni wukunu? No, I can say Charles Asma. Now we did time I worry name information now to what you so. And no, for you or for me.
As for me, seminar me.
Exactly. Because one can yes, now one for me down to so won't me answer question.
That's correct.
So you mention my name for yourself.
That's it, yes.
But if you're holding my hand, after you have filled your form, they will ask you, do you want to add a dependent? When you select yes.
Yes.
Then they will ask you a child or a spouse.
A spouse.
A spouse. Like I said, provide with spouse information on this application.
Okay.
About date of birth, about passport number, they just say, "Oh, fill the form, no, I'm me."
At the amount. Okay.
But they are 2 in 1.
That's it.
At that point, you are holding my hand. It is not for me.
Not just mention your name.
Exactly. Bebre no amuba me lawyer. Me yam application no me de me back to so. Na maybe someone say, "Who dey to so sign?"
To sign.
Ba no to so anka no so wo nchen.
Aha.
One for now to so. You be so say who ba. Na who can say ane.
Okay,
Na who me. And you know it's
mm.
for you, not for Uba no.
Yeah, it
That
makes
is
a
the
lot of
difference.
sense. Mm.
Nti wo koye ne saa, wo nga say me yam application no, me de ne kan ho, me de ne to
Mm.
so. Na adantie, on for down to so ama me. Wo de ne
Mm.
to so ma wo ho.
Uh-huh.
No no am for man to so, na mbom wo bɔ me din say wo kun ni
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So that is a selfish approach.
Mm.
But a
Mm.
selfless approach
Sanity.
is where you add me as applicant number 2
Too.
on the
That's
application.
correct. And no name said na enim ona so mu nim the difference. Na nti on the first say wabo ni din say yes, ne kunu no. Onim say ode na aka ho. Enti no ɛyɛ a na ɛyɛ hu sɛ ɔbɔ wo din na wamfa wanka application ho a ɛhɔ na wo nso akyire no you can twɛn ara sɛ wonni saa 60 days ne deɛ a na waswitch na wabɔ wo din na wamfa wanka application ho ɛno deɛ sɛ wo nso deɛ no bɛwu a you can always go ahead and then do because ɔmbɛma wo cos ne details no na wode akɔka ne dependent no ɛno no nso no yɛ different but sɛ wamfa wo anhyɛ so deɛ a ɛneɛ na wasɛm no ayɛ biribi ɛwɔ hɔ no lasma yɛnya ne
Na
mmiɛnsa no
answer ahanom kakra point na we raise na very good.
okay
Na very good. Nti yɛwɔ obi a yɛama no 60 days ade ne
mhm,
bewu na wenya COS foforɔ na o move
mhm,
on.
yes
Ɔde wo to so.
mhm.
As I said, because ɔde wo to so a nyɛ sɛ ɔbɔ wo din na mmom ɔyɛ application ni bi ama wo.
ama wo
Before 60 days no ɛbɛso.
ɛbɛwu
Na mmom sɛ 60 days bi amaayɛ na ɔno ara se wɔnyɛ adwuma foforɔ nti wɔsɛ kunya another sponsor nti ɔyɛ switch to
yes
another employer. And no,
lawyer.
no, it doesn't affect who deadline no ɛwɔ next year no. No, no,
Yes.
so why your application be a wo kra, it doesn't matter because I'm running say
Mhm.
sɛ nipa no a ɔyɛ main applicant no ɔkɔ another employer so a
Uh-huh.
the dependent can still stay on the first visa.
Oh, okay.
Sɛ
Until
ebewu till sɛ ebewu no na afi deɛ
answer.
a transfer akɔ baabi a ne
Akọ
yere
foforɔ
anasɛ
no.
ne kunu ɛkɔ no.
Ɛno ne nsunsuane a ɛwɔ mu difference a ɛwɔ mu.
Yeah, that is the difference a
Okay.
ɛwɔ ɛhɔ no. Mhm.
Mm,
Nti more or less moving on with their choice and
yes.
moving on under pressure.
Under
That
pressure.
is the analogy here. So if you are
Uh,
moving on under pressure, you move with
uh,
your family. Yes, sir. As you met you.
okay.
If you are moving on with a choice, why would you move on? And then you switch. And no, you don't have to carry your family. Which major when your man wo now original time no ebe so a na why
Now
then.
this now.
I remember example what I say.
Mm-hmm.
Example ne say what tenancy so
Mm-hmm.
we a tenant.
Yes.
The tenancy agreement ebewu December.
Okay.
Na akɔnya another tenancy.
Mm,
Wakɔha dan foforɔ.
mm.
Na baako no cancel you.
Oh, cancel, yes.
Wakɔha
But
dan
wait.
foforɔ. Nti
Uh-huh.
wakɔha dan foforɔ no, wo nneɛma no a ɛwɔ wo nkyɛn no, you can leave them in that
The
in the
whole
old room
old
hɔ.
house because don't cancel it. Nti
Wosu
ebetumi
tua
egu
rent.
wa.
Wosu tua
Aha,
rent anyway.
aha.
That means you are switching from one landlord to another landlord and still paying rent to the
Rent.
old
That's correct.
landlord. You
Mm,
keep your things there until the tenancy is
mhm.
about to expire.
That's
Into your
correct.
people no one any new dependent ubegya no wɔ old visa no so until say a baby wu now the number new house.
New house. Yes, yes.
Remember the landlord in the back say I'm evicting you because you will rent. And I say
Mm,
I'm evicting you now my mouth section 21 notice. I know brother says I have them. A
uh,
best or the pressure now they too. Yes, sir.
yes.
And so here you are moving on with pressure. A
Nti no.
best wunja when your man room ho. Yes, sir, you betu egu.
Yes, yeah. Hey, like Charles, they be a make us a teaching because you give scenarios, to explain further how the situation looks like. Senior Beya will be on TSA or legal communication who the bunny say the obetia say I near say net na a man in Yansano SCP. Last my mama. Thank you so much. Now share scenario B based on what we've just said. Scenario B will be name discuss and ra. Na meka topic a na ye betreat no. And na all can say okay, ye man no ye on any depend the main applicant no ɛkɔ switchie na ɔmo ba ɔmo yɛ ma ɔne ne ba ɛbaeɛ akwaraa no onyin saa but tama main applicant no onyaa bi a ɔreswitch no ɔswitchi ɔne ne ba ne nkwa wamfa ne kunu no anka ho okay na yɛn cancel yɛ but ɔde new sponsor no main applicant de ne new sponsor na ayɛ adwuma nansia akɔ anim nansia na say old sponsor na ɔda so no ya revoke ne license nti revoke ne license na affect ne dependent no because ne dependent na I think say on switch it to ne kunu new one no ne yere rather on switch it nti say affect no I don't know how it works over there but also your money days nti ɔka kyerɛ ne yere sɛ ɔmfa no nkɔto so but unfortunately say kasakasa abante ne yere no amfa nto so na mmom ɔmo baeɛ no wasan abɛwo akwalaa ngɛngɛ no ɔbɛkɔ obviously ɔbɛkɔ ne visa ne so nti papa ne bisa papa ne question ne bisa sɛ ɔtumi days na yama no ɔtumi switchi anaasɛ ɔyɛ human right application because ɛyɛ ne ba na ɔnka sɛ ɛneɛ ɔbɛstay na ɔde ahwɛ akwalaa no saa sɛ wo ne ɔbɛwo na nipa no wɔ nkrataa a wotumi gyina akwalaa ne so de yɛ no ɛno na papa no pɛ sɛ obi sɛ mu na mesi okay me deɛ menim ne further nti mɛbisa lawyer asma ane say how does it is it possible first of all is it doable is it possible na sɛ ɛyɛ possible nso a kwan bɛ na obetumi afa so de ayɛ patro sɛ what me question ase a
Patro macha say nti me summarize the question no a papa we tamwa ni yere move on under pressure no we move on under pressure I feel the acha
yes
say we move on under pressure no rent na so
that's it
yes you two omo efidan no mu na wa papa rent dan foforo na o move on
yes
move on say be ma kura no mfaso ni ne so biem nti rent ntimi nkotua rent emma be ma mfaso ni ne so nti
that's
ono nkotua rent foforo na wa asesa ne yama na we gya be ma no wo ne ho na landlord aka kire ne say masa so we
is
yam
it
ha wa and ya me so ntimi nkipu na we na say abontin yes sir
that's it yes
na wa kai say oh akwala no wo ho so anti akwala no wo ho de a and the landlord me ba ne nti ba mentina ha say na metumi ahwe no yes sir
saa pepepe
okay now na wo me say the only time wa landlord ebeji atum say wo ba ne nti obema wo wate kwana ho na wa breastfeed no and so wa man whatever wa bo no wa no homework ni san yama no is the time when Yanisa ebe breachi the law.
okay if you can explain better
We are coming in.
mm.
We have a
Thank you, sir.
law. We have a law called Section 117D1
Okay,
of Nationality, Immigration and Asylum Act of 2002.
okay.
I'm gonna say, Sakwala a qualifying child. Akwala a
A
qualifying child.
qualifying child. Put me in so.
Which so if certain things are present, because are if so. A qualifying child is a child who is British or has indefinite or has EU passport with 5 years
Okay.
or has lived in the UK for 7 years. Question: Akwala we ya okuta skilled worker visa yi, Does this child fall under any of the 5 qualifying criteria?
Unfall baako koraa.
No. So this child is not a qualifying child.
Fine child.
And you cannot rely on a child that is not a qualifying child. And so this man cannot rely on the
Like
child
on the qualifying child.
because the child is not a qualifying child.
Fine child. Okay.
Even if Papa will say,
Uh-huh.
oh, but I meet section 117B6 of Nationality, Immigration and Asylum Act of 2002. What does it say? Mrane say, sɛ wohwɛ wo ba na enti wonni hɔ a wo ba no ne life bɛyɛ miserable. You have to stay.
Yes.
The argument a papa no tutu no, ɛno no. But you only make that argument to stay with the child if the child has inheritance.
Okay.
Inheritance, no, any qualifying child, no.
Uh-huh.
Your child doesn't have inheritance.
Inheritance, only on your qualifying child.
Only inheritance. So how can you say something into mama means stay?
Uh-huh.
The child doesn't have inheritance based on whom you can stay. Even though we no, even though we can but now
qualifying
no only into that is the difference. So the answer is no.
No, which is a big no. Then, the other two are so say, and as a me, it was a discussion. Say, okay, in 10 year, I come 1 year, na the year no, aji indefinite, na just en kwalano so enya indefinite. Enti no obisa, enye sisi aye cancel ne dia no. On twentwen so no ni name no ntete say ya say oba ne nya indefinite na akwala akoda ne qualifying child na obetumi still with DNA no akwa prove no wagina because as for efie ne de onye na adwen so obekọ fie ne no akọ fie ochina enti ne question a obisa no.
All right. Into papa we will have to stay within the rules.
Yes.
Now oye bo akwala no. Ohwe no. Oboa no. Oye no oye bia just say akwala no oni inheritance. Into papa entumi engina ne so nye bibia. But oye na sade say father. Na obo mpaye say Ewurade bie kwan ma me bayi enya inheritance.
Okay.
Bie kwan na kwan bieye na ibenya inheritance.
Indefinite no.
Indefinite no.
Okay. That's it.
Nti akwalai isi the na woman no say e say yebobo ade no so no yambo indefinite. The yebo no say akwalai abeye British citizen.
Okay.
Nti na mama akwalai abeye British citizen say mami ya ni indefinite a. Mami ba registration ama ne ba owo no wa ha yi. Under section 1 subsection 3 of the British Nationality Act of 1981. To argue say time I me wo me ba no na me ankasa me ni indefinite. Membo after that no me benya indefinite. However, me ba no still oya akwala under 18 years.
Yes.
Section 1 subsection 3 of Nationality Act so na me register me no be British. Or register akwala by British. Then akwala will assume the inheritance status under section 117D1.
Okay.
To say akwala no inheritance ya wa by British. Papa no bakasa me bayi nyame adom akwata palace. Ntimeso me tutu me ntoma na as the parent of a qualifying child who plays a role in the life of the child, and therefore it will not be fair not to allow the parent to come to the palace to stay with the child.
Enti no me si onya otwen honhom no ne ombo mpa no nya na sede monkoye na police asem enkoba ne so se oteteteta onko so entitetete sa na afin chereba nso no ebi kakra ba begusu se ne yire no beye registration ama akwala no nti otumi ya nti no onkrokro aware no ɔnkrenkre mu saa mɔmma ntɔkwa biara mba na ɔnyɛ n'asɛdeɛ at the end of the day no who knows ebia na ne nyinaa kɔdwodwo de ama yɛ nti na kyerɛ sɛ ebu na akyea nanso enye mbu mfiri so nti ɔyɛ dɛn obetumi atena na just give yourself like 2 years to come no wobetumi wɔn nso wogyina wɔn nan so ɛyɛ den deɛ but wode w'ani to fam na yɛ w'asɛdeɛ a ɛbɛyi ama nti me nua bɛrima ɛnɛ deɛ yɛ stay so much time on your question baako a ɛno a yɛ discuss a meka sɛ yes mebisa ɛde ama ɔno nti no wehu in and out of what to do to be able to get it. And then 2 years no encheba trust me encheba kra nyabotre ndu 2 years mpo nyabotre na ye ne se ne na yo lawyers ma ye nkoso ene wa kire ye ade etiefo a mo hwe me safe no adwen ne a question ye discuss a akakra ne dia to abawie ye ne ye skill worker dependent visa extension no how the law works for 60 days notice cancellations and switches no eno hansem ene ye aka lawyer asma cheche ade miense mo 60 days notice wa cheche mu cancellation on nneɛma a betumi aba me a cancel straight away na ebe affect no so wakyekye mu ansa na switches no so wakyerɛ na ɛno mpo yɛbisa ho few questions a falling into different categories and then you come together into moving about the switches no na wehu baby a udina enti so our question be na person obisa and then maybe a telephone line maybe 1 or 2 pe na ya answer na fe ya sorry and as it a producer say I am bia obi a sending message ne bi e de aba obetumi de ato so e de amaye na yetumi akan ye nua bema Halem owusu poko mema good morning me nua bema me gidi say wo ho ye da bia o bia na obisa say what if you didn't get any letter from the home office but share code and visa still actively working and no I'm say lawyer ask my account was but obesa maybe afa na wadwene ya obesan aka ho asem into lawyer ask ma yenhwe ho no we nya letter bia na mo share code no anyway no and that's ye adwuma menim say what can say maybe it's not updated yet but for the purpose of those joining us now no but obi to me aboboso kakra e de amaye
edikan ye be hwe osi minya letter. Question ye edikan is say were you expecting a letter? That's the first thing. Now, in pay one chirem so ye dependent and also ye main. Ye betwa me ni na. Ye chirem say employer report to ne worker. Home office entro dependent or betro main no. The bia na main in your letter no but one can't train dependent no.
Dependent no.
The kobane sa eno no ye home office asem e busua asem.
Yeah.
Enti bi aya na we bisa we yire say mewura ade na aba na kwesita mu a obeka say ane. But sa aba no say mekire wo yansa ntimi nka nkire wo a ene asem na ato. Ene number 1. Number 2, yewo obi nso a one ne yire na eho na se nukum na eho. Ena nukun no akwaware foforo. Anasa na yire no akwaware foforo. Of course is the main no akwaware foforo. Foforo no waka chefication fo say oni nukun no ni hobiem. Anasa oni ne partner no oni ni hobiem. Sa no ye bama ni partner no 60 days. They say your partner no 60 days not just so expect 60 days notice because the year and as a nuclear report is only new hobby. In the 60 days ni my idea and the over train a beba. And no share code no because why you and say we visa because why you juma kwesita mo 60 days no ebeba na ebewu. Enti minimum situation. So we obi a we yere a report to so ni hobby we expect 60 days. And I say we obi a we yere and I say wukunu oye main we lusu n'edwuma ne lines santi ya man 60 days and I say ye be man 60 days. Very good. I am a dependent. Now if you are a dependent, are you a dependent we main no? Now answer this for us. Main no we lusu employer COS and I say main no we report so ni hobiem. Which one? So main no report so ni hobiem mu dia and there wo Yabama 60 days. But the employer no wako report you main and say on any new juma and I say you cancel say through separation. Very good. Through separation there, you do the other brew. You should expect your 60 days. But whilst you are waiting, you have to find your way out. Because by all means, eviction notice never. So don't wait for the eviction notice to come. Start looking for new rent, a new place to rent quickly before the eviction notice comes. But it will come. And because I'm buying, but keep checking your email. And again, I tell people, bisa wo sɛ why na email no ɛyɛ ne dia email na home office for one no ɛyɛ wo dia anasɛ yɛ nipa na ɔyɛ wɔ application ma wo ne dia sɛ yɛ nipa na ɔyɛ wɔ application ma wo ne dia a ɛne ɛbɛkɔ no hɔ obi sɛ nipa no sɛ yɛ wo email dia ɛbɛba wo hɔ so keep monitoring, check your junk, check everywhere. Ɔsi saying it's been more than 2 years. Hey, and
And I still onya letter no.
email na yɛ wo dia anasɛ yɛ obi dia email no yeah no man email no yeah dear because you see we are leading to something.
Yes.
Now, like, yeah, this guy is good. The email belongs to me. Email belongs to you there. Keep checking. We'll say what check it, spam, what check it, be and I want to sign with email and so there. So once you sign so there fine. And there, send there, I say I have checked spam and junk. And there, what the go. General
And
say,
one home office for you.
move up. I'm surprised, sir. Still, you are living, you are thinking, sir, but we okay. You have to look for a new place to rent. Why? Start looking for a place to rent. I see I see saying my own email. That's fine. The same email. Inti minia bombarding ebeba. Emma no not just say I'm do. Bombarding answer will be to an more quickly. Yes, sir. So what do you say? Oh, we okay there? We okay, sir? 2 years. What have you also been doing? We you show pay. And I also compare about for it. And I say compare you man. Then now why you found working on it. 2 years you are working on it. You good luck. But please work fast.
No need to work fast, they work fast. Okay. Last okay, a question back. Olivia, say, I'm a skilled worker. My company has not given me job for 2 years. Now I want to switch to spousal visa. Will it affect me in any way? Last question. I didn't and no, yeah, can one seminar. Saku drone na ye de ne o se ye. Ebi ni o. O man company ni man adwuma for 2 years. E dey nti na o ma wadwuma. Then one report to ama lawyer bi ana say waka akyerɛ saa adwumafo yi bi ana. Then na wa ya fa ho. Eno asa wote ho na company ni man wadwuma. Okay, no a different thing. Now, see, another question I will be say, now I want to switch to spousal visa. Will it affect me in any way? It is spousal visa, no, or no before from a quack warrior, and I say a dang na or patron until I ask my own. I will take question as a patron.
Now, patron say, me train say me company ba me adwuma na me dofo na me no ho no ya pese ya ware wi a metumi akoda no so ana the question will be son no yes oni adofo ai imra no ma okwan say was skilled worker visa ni wi a which will transfer akọ another visa a ya from the switch so na wo boss no nti obetumi akọ spousal visa na mom that spousal visa no so because only ejuma and I say open visa. O kwa spousal visa so because only ukunu wo ho mo marriage no ye genuine. Now the relationship is subsisting. Now we meet the requirement under paragraph ELRTP 1.1 of Appendix FM as a dependent of somebody who is a qualifying partner. A qualifying partner is defined as somebody that is under section 117D 2 Elkono say Obia Nukunu Oya British and I say Okunu Okuta indefinite. We mean and I say Okunu Okuta EU passport with 5 years. Nyoma mean saying Nebema Ukunu Aya qualifying partner. So Bema your qualifying partner. So Oya EU with 5 years. Okuta EU passport with 5 years EU visa. And that's a Okuta indefinite. And that's a Okuta British citizenship no. Or your qualifying partner, which may a transfer from skilled worker visa to Ukununu to become a spouse of a qualifying partner. You have to meet 5 requirements. Requirement number 1. One as a Okuta valid immigration status. Also, visa in that means you meet the immigration status requirement. 2, as I say, we show say who can know your qualifying partner. Watch them say your qualifying partner. So you're British, so you could indefinite, and also you could EU passport with 5 years pre-settled. And at 3, as I say, we juma, and I say we can juma 29,000 a year before tax, financial. Now number 4, ukuta a year English language A2, English language A2. Sorry, yeah, English language A2.
A2.
And now say ukuta UK degree, and that's a ukuta degree from abroad but has been actist or direct. Just say I converted to UK standard amount. Saa nyinaa wobɛtumi anaasɛ sɛ of course wofi abɔnten na ɛbaeɛ nti you don't have UK GCSE. Then you go to the last one. Let me say and create different understanding. And the last one, the last one, a relationship requirement. The relationship requirement, you are either married and your relationship is the marriage is genuine and you are living together as husband and wife and it is ongoing and you meet the requirement under paragraph RWP 6.1 and 6.2 of appendix relationship with partner, which me can now meet all the requirements there. You can switch to your spouse under appendix FM for 5 years under 5-year route.
Yo, okay, let's say
See
one
A2 or B2.
B2, A2 for life skills, A2
A2 for spousal visa.
visa.
A2 for spousal visa.
And yes, I'm so to me, B1 for spousal visa now, and no, I name at the man
And so, yeah,
because
so B1 yeah, higher than A2
because
into it's even better.
yes, definitely no. We are A2 now. Obesan akwa ye B1 no so ukọji indefinite. Say omatum all the exams no matutum into no. The higher you can do no, the better for it is why no once because so we shall see from A1, A2 and sana B1 na ne nyina ye ka miensa. Enti nimdeɛ no wɔ hɔ na obetumi ayɛ B1 na ɔmo nka sɛ ɔmo expect sɛ fa A2 bra na ɔde B1 aba nti yɛ ngye ntum daabi. Even though you be even can say near when him cry higher still no on beji e atum because I omo sorry. Enti say no telephone line di dwuma no 07596620154. Miss Ambo subium 07596620154. And I omre tiawa enche bia ye di dwumedie no ebebe wie enti no mommy and so now obi question so obisa or say still I'm say I don't know say similar to what we asked last week but when your partner say or the old visa ne so you can say oba omudi kind by life skill worker visa na omudi kind by ansa na 11th March ni omusisa no I think is in March and April more baby no omusisa ye no and no air affect no but tama ofili forms no wamfa ne yire ene ne ma anka ho wanka no aware but wanka nso se waware enti obisa se sisia no ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkɔ fɔm ba na afɛ na ɔnkɔware ɔmo anaa because ɔnkɔware ne yere no anaa because wanka ɛwɔ nkrataa no so sɛ waware but na ɛyɛ ne yere a ɔne ne tia ɔne na awo nkwalaa mmienu nti ayɛ ne nwinhwan ohu kwan a ɔbɛfa so a ɔbɛyɛ sɛ afɛ na ɔmo nkɔyɛ awareɛ no na ɔmfa ne mbra anaa kwan foforɔ wɔ hɔ a obetumi aka sɛ yes ɛyɛ nokorɛ ne yere nana wamfa na nto so nti ayɛ na adwendwen lɔya asma ɛdɛn na ebetumi ayɛ afa ho anaa mmoa bɛ na ebetumi ana advice pɛn.
Mepacho boame hwana kakra summary no was saying finally.
Sɛ ɔyɛ old school migrant visas ne bi na tama ɔfili agye no wamfa ne yere anaa ne mba engu form no so ɔgye ma ɔno nko a but ɛnokorɛ sɛ ɔwɔ yere ɛne mma mmienu nsisi a obisa sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkɔ form ba sɛ na ɔbɛn no ɔsɛ ɔnkɔware ɔbaa no foforɔ anaa then no obetumi aye afa wo na one omomie no omomie nsa no abeka no ho wa ha.
You na yem breaking that the down.
Mm.
So me catch us say yem fa omo nto so ye bo omudin. Once we
Dinke.
repeat asam no.
Mm. Mm.
Because I was say one fa omo nto so. Or the omo to so na just or the omo ba.
Amo ba he wan form
One
one,
bo
yes.
omudin. One bo omudin.
Wan bo mudin, yes.
Very
Yes.
good.
Mm.
Now, under what circumstance will you mention that you have a child?
Say ye bisa o fill application na e wo so say are you coming with dependent, and I say
No,
do you have dependent, and then
that's not the no, that's not that one.
mm,
Are you coming is when you want to add them to the
add them.
application. They are part of they are also applicant. But so
Yeah.
that is the confusion now. A war a hono.
Mm.
Ubomudi is when they ask you, do you have a child?
Mhm.
Do you have a child who is not applying with you?
Mhm. Yes, I remember those questions. Yes.
So when
Mhm.
they ask you, do you have a child not applying with you? What will be your answer? If you have a child, what will be your
You
answer?
say yes.
So what
Mhm.
would it do?
Mm.
Which is a wo and then Obaka kyerɛ me sɛ, anaasɛ yɛyɛ nua ɛndɛ ɔbɛka kyerɛ yɛn sɛ,
Mhm.
oh, mewɔ ba, but yɛbisa me no meka sɛ no a, what does it mean?
Which one throw? Mm.
Metwa ntorɔ ba wontumi kɔka nkyerɛ sɛ metwa ntorɔ.
Mm.
Nti sɛ ne werɛ na ɛfiri yɛ deɛ a, gye sɛ ɔkɔyɛ DNA to prove sɛ
Yes.
awerɛfiri na ɛbaeɛ, but ɔwɔ
Mm.
ba no. Because wontumi nka sɛ wowɔ ba na wonkae sɛ wowɔ ba nti yɛbisa sɛ wowɔ ba no wosi no. Na after 1 year later, waka say, oh, Mikayo, Mikofa
Ayo
naba.
na me wa.
Please, please, please.
Okay.
Eba saa, I just saw your
Ah,
DNA. I just saw
e
your
ka ho.
DNA. And
Mm.
here number one. We back say by DNA yeah, by force. Mukman and
Mm.
who can say DNA yeah, by force. I didn't know where DNA because the DNA is the only way I ever prove this or
Betre
can
say wo ba, akra ne ye wo ba.
or can correct.
O ka no kra. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Because what we confess birth certificate aba. Then I just
Mhm.
say yeah,
No kra.
then I just
Mm.
a birth certificate in your kind of nabi no mark where they aba.
No kra.
Because
Mm.
yeah, bisa who can say no. Until birth
Debi
certificate, then
ave.
I just say correct. DNA is the only evidence ebe ka say ampa aya no
Mm.
kra say aya mistake na ba here. One two
Mm.
question I say until you can
Mm.
say no instead of yes.
Yes.
Go school. Na down for being no boa no fill a form no.
Yeah.
That's
Mm.
right. So that's fine. DNA will prove it. Then you have your mitigation. That
Yeah.
is from Kalana side. Into so person go find Kalana, I just will prove DNA. Then
Yeah.
the next one, no,
You know.
you know, you be
Uh-huh.
on the same scenario. You be
Mm.
say, what is your relationship? Then okay,
No see no.
maybe one can know, or then okay.
Was it okay? One and then the one can say married or not married.
Yes, but I
One
will okay
oh,
single, okay
okay,
single.
single. Okay, maybe. I know the one can
Maybe
come on the
maybe
one sister.
that's about on the application form, no. If you say,
Waka
what
single,
is your marital status? And it's not because I'm married, single,
single or
separated, or
separated
widow,
or divorced. Okay.
or divorced.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
And also now I worry, but while wedding, so I want not just what can say or you're single.
Oh, yeah, single. Yeah. Mm.
This oh you're single now and then we say,
Open
oh,
says,
confirm you're about there. Not just I feel now I worry no yes
sir, sir,
you
sir.
didn't confirm marriage certificate a year old. I just
Fine.
This so the marriage should be after the
After the
application.
application,
It can't
so
be
it's
before.
still doable then.
Well,
So
but we are giving him what the
the
law says
technical,
under these
mm,
circumstances. Some quality also doable, but you have
yes,
to do
but
the next step. Into because oh, but you're worried your marriage certificate. I didn't know you pay for a war. Oh, marriage certificate. I didn't know you can you be say why no cancer single.
today no make Matthias until some worry for
So that means there was no marriage. Yeah, no more. Almost show us some.
fish on no mau
Nti afi aware no bedi mu nya san so so o use the other part of the law I just say so mo worry ye na mo ma wo ho for 2 years there
ne dear
that is unmarried partner
Right. Ain't no kind single, no.
Yeah, but so your married partner there, so also a form so we become unmarried partner at the time.
Aye.
So how do you get 2 years? If time away application up to and then within 2 years, then you
Okay.
cannot meet the 2 year threshold
Yes.
logically. Then you have to wait for a little bit of time. That means at the time now, your application now unini ho. Remember your application we na we share no. And since then you've been together. And 3 years, be a 2 years no, after the application. So all these technicalities are there.
There
So
also.
law, I will always say that law is not just the law. It's
Mm.
common sense, it's logic,
Application.
mathematics.
Yeah, and also come. Okay, ne tirim kwamom because see ano aka akro be indefinite. Say still a company no dey okay. Na omo promise on be extend am no agi indefinite. Say ono so anadwa itutu say ontwe na ogi indefinite na afei na waye all this application ne on yire ne ma no e dey aba. Me say yes, onkonkwo ware no. On ware na enim ya na on start sɛ ɔsɛne sɛ ne nkwalaa no nneɛma a ɛsɛ sɛ ɔsɛne na establish that relationship no sɛ ampa ɔhwɛ nkwalaa ɔma no I mean all these can help na sɛ ɔtwɛn sɛ ɔbɛnya indefinite no anso akɔfo ɔmo aba na ama no application no ayɛ smooth ɛde ama no nti I believe sɛ advice a mede maa no ɛtɔ asom na sɛ ɛtɔ asom di a ɔmbɔ mmɔden a na ɔmbɛhu lawyers no nso na ɔmo ne nka na ɔmo nkyerɛ no technical way ɛnɛ kakra yɛakyerɛ kakra no there could be more. Who knows? Into no bomodia na kohu lawyers. Send your visit to the lawyers and whatever necessary na wo ha so ye no. On metro no aye na feel application no aye sources the amount abra obeye. Yemfa last question into so na fe yenka ho asem na yemfa adwumedie no embe wie ye. Menua citizen kwadwo me te on ka che bro. I hope say bibia bokọ there. I say I came to the UK as a dependent, but I am now divorced. When I check my share code, it still shows that my partner and I are waiting for a decision. Previously, it shows my status as dependent, but it has now changed to partner. I have not made any new application yet. Although I'm currently working on one, I am concerned about what might be happening, especially as I have not received any 60 days notice from the Home Office. Could you please advise what these changes may mean and whether I need to take action?
Okay. Nti ɔse ɔba as a dependent.
Mm-hmm.
Patro yɛmfa adeɛ no mmra. Ɔse ɔba as a dependent.
Yes.
Nti fine,
What divorce? But what divorce is
ɔse I am now divorced. Oh, okay, divorced. When I check my share code, it still shows that, well, not share code. When I check my e-visa,
mm-hmm.
when I check my e-visa, it still shows that my partner
My
and I
and
are
I
waiting
are
for
waiting for
decision.
a decision. Mm-hmm.
Which decision?
Nti wankyerɛm sɛ ne old partners because I say what divorce so but
What
on
do I
cancer
mean?
what
But the story na ye interpret it.
mm,
Because we are you recorded or e-visa so
yes. Mm-hmm.
said divorced. Or say I still when I check my e-visa, it still shows that my partner and I are waiting for a decision. Decision being now it shows a more train. Nti be when I mistake akọba na and that's why you confused. No. Previously it showed my status as a dependent, but now it changed to partner. It changed
Partner.
to waiting for a decision, or it changed to partner. Which is which?
Partner.
Why can't some baby? You see,
Nti
why can't your man which
adeɛ.
is which? Is this waiting for a decision? What decision? Is it
Mm-hmm.
showing as a partner? What partner?
Mm,
Before you were dependent, now showing the partner. Does it mean say why your partner application? Not all trying decision. Which is
mm.
which? I say I have made a new application. Okay. So I say I've made a new application. Although I am currently working on one,
Oh, see, I have
I
not.
have not, I
I
have
have
not made a
not.
new application. So if you haven't made a new application, then it's
And then it
difficult
shows
to
waiting a
understand
decision.
what's going on. In John from Crawford, now only say what is happening because
Mm,
it doesn't make sense to. me.
Okay.
No, because this has nothing to do with the law. This is fact. And if the fact as he tells us or shares with us are not accurate to him, then we
It's
cannot tell
difficult to
what.
give a correct answer.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
na
yeah,
a
caller.
technical issue
Uh-huh.
bi na nti ɔmfrɛ nkurɔfoɔ no, ɔmfrɛ fikesimfoɔ na ɔnkyerɛ mu sɛ the status is showing this. Does it mean sɛ ɔmo making a decision no anaa?
Mm.
Well, so
Okay.
because on your application,
On
so
your
it makes sense.
application,
On your application,
yeah.
into citizen from na chire mu chire on na omo hwɛ omo system no so what is happening.
That's correct. Yeah, one caller wa ha. Yeah, picking on our fee, and fed me the baby. And patcho, friend for also, meet kasa, oh, friend.
Good morning.
Good
Pastor
morning.
Mikasa Free South London.
Yo, it's you, Papa.
We then Pastor person me bisa say me kofa me a British citizen I'm kofa me by.
Okay.
And because of that it's no nya indefinite.
Mm.
Na waba binya 2 years already.
Okay.
And person me bisa say how many years na chesu nya san obe qualify as obey for naturalization when you're 21 years.
Right. Last one, patcho, tinenka.
Also kofa ne bye.
Ɔno yɛ British citizen na ɔkɔfa ne ba baeɛ. Ne ba no abɛnya 2 years. Ɛna wo sɛ wobɛnya 21 da bɛn.
When you're 21, you know,
Wait.
keep indefinite.
Wɔnya 21 na okita indefinite. So okita indefinite there so to me, okay, last mpatcho.
When you 21 there, so on your akwala and
Mm,
akwala crying definitely for how many years?
I think 2
2
years.
2 years because of some year British unity
No problem.
or
No,
ban
that's fine.
indefinite
And
ministry.
he will be said the Ben Obenya oba call
Let
for
me apply
nationalization
for naturalization, yeah. Mm,
That's right.
after 5 years in the UK.
mm,
After 5 years, okay.
mm.
Yeah, because
Okay.
also meet
Yeah.
for your penny also meet 5-year residence requirement under
Requirement.
section 6 of the nationality law, section 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yes, yeah, that's share program name me wa me hu say wa share. Yo, lawyers man pacho ye de dwumedie no bebe wie ye wa ha. Mpese ye summarize ene dwumedie a ye be topic a ye de beto so no. Just in about 2-3 minutes na ye summarize na ye mfama ye nuanom a omonte ye krom kasa no na afi de ye mfa dwumedie no. Nti wadaro man pacho.
Yo, viewers and listeners, today we looked at how the law works for dependent visa extensions when the dependent is a dependent of a skilled worker. We looked at 3 scenarios. Scenario number 1 is where there has been 60 days notice. When you receive a 60 days notice through the employer who has reported that they don't have a job for you, or home office taking their license and so they cannot operate any longer, the main applicant will be given 60 days. And that 60 days will change their time or the visa expiry date of the dependent to 60 days as well. That 60 days notice will be given to the dependent, will be given to the main applicant. And so the dependent will have to be aware through his or her spouse, the main applicant. Not knowing is not an excuse. So let's bear that in mind. We also looked at 60 days that will come to the dependent because there has been separation and the main applicant has reported the separation to the home office. Then the dependent will have to be served 60 days notice. In that case, the visa expiry date will be limited to 60 days and the dependent must act before the 60 days expires. We moved on to scenarios where the individual main applicant has switched not to employers, but the fact that they have moved to spousal visa under different category. And of course, they have reported, which is still the same. Once it is reported, the dependent will be given 60 days. The next is cancellation. Cancellation is where the main applicant was sponsoring somebody or inviting someone, and they use fake document and their visa is being cancelled. Or they have found out that when the main applicant or the dependent was entering the UK at the initial stage, the original application involved use of false document or false information, and they have been served notice to explain themselves, and they couldn't explain themselves, and so the visa is going to be cancelled. That is automatic and immediate. Once it is cancelled immediately, the visa expiry date is also immediate. So you don't wait for the original expiry date of your visa. It is immediate, and that is it. We also moved to switching to new employer. If the main applicant switches to another employer, the dependent can wait till the actual deadline or expiry date of the visa they had before. So that is crucial. In this case, there's flexibility. And the dependent can keep waiting till their own visa is about to expire before they take action or move to another category. Or the main applicant is switching to another visa category. If the main applicant is switching to another visa category and it is not a work visa category, for example, the main applicant is switching to spousal visa because they have remarried. If they have remarried, then they should have informed the Home Office as part of the requirement so that the dependent would have been given 60 days notice. So these are the instances where somebody either switching, either visa cancelled, or 60 days notice is received. The dependent will have to check whether they have to act immediately within 60 days or they have become overstayers with immediate effect, or they still have time until their own visa expires. Sometimes you have the notice letter showing that your visa 60 days is 5th of August, and yet your e-visa is showing the original visa expiry date of 2027. Don't focus on the one online. Focus on the one on paper, which is the notice date given to you. If it is cancellation, focus on the cancellation date. If it is immediate, then it's immediate. If it is with a bit of time, then a bit of time. Don't focus on the e-visa date showing online. If it is a switch and your main partner has switched to another partner, then you should have been given 60 days. So you cannot rely on the e-visa date. If it is a new employer that the main applicant has switched to, then you are okay. You can rely on the date that is showing on the e-visa. These are the categories of notes that we have to be mindful of as far as the rules are concerned for 60 days notice, for cancellation of visa, and for switching of visa of the main applicant, how this will affect the dependent. It's always important that you take action immediately before the visa runs out. These are the points we have discussed. We'll meet again tomorrow.
Yo, lawyer Charles Asma, medasi ye, yenya bedasi with the explanation, summary, it makes a whole lot of sense to make a decision as early as possible when you see yourself falling into such experience. And I say, in case, ain't you know, in this case, no, yeah, the adwumadie no bɛbɛ yet if for na hwɛfoɔ yɛka sɛ nyame adom no yɛbɛpɔ ntɛm kakra na yɛda mo ase nso sɛ mobɛka yɛn ho fɛfɛɛfɛ ma yɛde adwumadie no abɛwie nti nyame nka yɛn ho next week same time same place no mɛsan ahyia yɛn biom. Until then, have a lovely weekend yi nneɛma bebree ɛɛkɔ so tube strikes ne ade no ama transportation interruption na yɛ massive, but then wokɔ baabi a to anamo ntɛm na fa wo bus ɛkɔ wobɛkɔ akɔdu kɛn na yɛn nyinaa yɛnyɛ ahwɛ yie. Until then, have a lovely weekend. Adios, bye bye.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contestant and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. With over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.